Most of us have spent our entire lives accumulating and hoarding stuff, probably because over and over we're told that we should be chasing this or we should be having that, and then we'll become a happy person. If you're watching this, it's probably because, like me, that formula hasn't worked for you too. But minimalism? Minimalism can be overwhelming. The key is to start small by developing minimalist habits over time. Because, small steps in the right direction eventually add up to big changes in your life. Here are 12 positive, straightforward minimalist habits perfect for beginners. Even if you do just a few, it creates positive progress in your life, moving you closer towards your dream vision for how you can live. Just remember, minimalism looks different for everyone, so just do what works best for you. Number 1. Minimize bathroom products. Keep just your daily use of personal care and makeup products easily accessible. Store specialty items out of the way and avoid multi-packs. Only keep essentials like face wash, moisturizer, toothpaste, and deodorant visible. Put the extras under the sink or in drawers to reduce clutter. Number 2. Unsubscribe. Digital clutter obstructs and frustrates clarity of the mind the same way physical clutter can do. Clear the inbox of that 286 unread emails. Whilst doing so, unsubscribe everything that isn't essential. Things move so fast digitally these days. My general rule of thumb is if I haven't read it in the last 2 weeks, I probably won't for the next 2 years. Number 3. Implement single tasking. Multitasking seems like a clever idea or most times even a necessity. But science has only proved it makes us less productive, more stressed, and more irritable. Instead, do one activity at a time with complete focus and presence. Turn off all notifications when working on a project. Don't have the TV on in the background when spending quality time with others. Think of it as practice for strengthening your focus. Number 4. Say no to useless freebies. It's always so tempting to take free products or swag, but they only become clutter and take up space at home. Only accept free stuff you know you'll genuinely use. Save your space for items you truly need and love. Number 5. Implement slow buy. When you feel tempted to buy something, just wait before deciding. Maybe a day, maybe a week. Often the urge will pass and you'll realize it was merely a whim, not a need. This stops clutter before it starts. Being mindful about your purchases is the first step on your journey to living consciously. Number 6. One in, one out. Starting today, stop accumulating more stuff. If you purchase or receive something, then consider removing something you already own. That's the one in, one out habit. Say a new shirt comes in, donate an old one. If you buy a new pair of shoes, consider giving away an old pair you no longer wear. Or when you receive books as gifts, you can donate books you've already read. Number 7. What do you actually have? When I first started wanting to have less stuff, I realized that I have so much stuff that I don't even know what I have. So then, the next logical step is to find out. Start going through your stuff. Curate your belongings. What's current, what's worn and needs to go, what you love, what you hate, what you can donate or recycle or dispose. Number 8. Box it up. The hardest part of decluttering is actually letting things go, but there's a way to make it easier. Once you've curated your stuff, get a box and stick in there all the things you can't bear to let go of but know should go, and just put the box in the storeroom. If 6 months later you still haven't touched the box, just swing by Goodwill and leave the box there. You probably don't even remember what was in the box in the first place. Number 9. Simplify your finances. Stick to 1 or 2 bank accounts and credit cards. Reduce financial fees and only keep essential subscriptions or memberships. Like switch between Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO subscriptions instead of having them all simultaneously. If you don't need that uber fast internet speed, maybe consider downgrading your plan and reducing costs. Number 10. Cultivate negative space. Negative space creates a sense of openness and breathing room. Leave some empty areas clear in each room rather than filling up every last bit of space. Number 11. Go tech-free for a bit every day. Tech is so all-pervasive in our lives today. Some of us spend all of our waking hours being immersed and connected with it one way or another. But our minds need to unplug. Alone time is healthy, and our thoughts should be independent of being shaped and driven by the algorithm. Develop a daily tech-free habit or period to find your inner focus. Even just 30 minutes makes a huge difference. It can be journaling with pen and paper, or taking a walk minus the phone, or just connecting with real people. Number 12. Spend on experiences over stuff. Instead of another expensive shirt that will take up space in the wardrobe, spend on shared experiences that cultivate joy. Buy lunch for an old friend, a concert with your sister maybe. Plan a vacation rather than buy another television. Shared memories that cultivate joy and connection have more meaning than stuff. These are just 12 straightforward beginner minimalist habits off the top of my head. There are a ton more ideas out there for moving towards a clutter-free, mindful lifestyle, and if you know of any, do contribute to this discussion by leaving them in the comments below. I love the life I live today. It's centered around the people, things, and activities I love. There's little financial burden because I don't need much, and there's a lot of freedom in not having much too. If you try it out yourself, I hope it will make you happy as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next video. Bye!